Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Alive. And I can gladly see that Simon made it back in 3 minutes for his Sorry, we are a little bit late, guys. We was just having an off-air discussion. So let's say hello to a couple of people. We've got Maz watching, Stephanie watching, Lisa is watching, Debbie Baxter has missed us. We're back, Debbie, we're back. Joanne is watching, Jane Cook is watching, Jackie Pierce is watching, Tina Wood, Lauren Garrity. That's a new name. I haven't seen that name on there before. If you're new, welcome along. Laura Jane Champion, Lara Bell Hopkins, Samantha Reed, Lee Reed, Dominique, Lisa Vose. Hello, team. Hi there, guys. How are you? Chris Thomas, Sarah Elizabeth, and June Lucas. If you want to if you want us to have a shout out, we have a shout out for you tonight. Shout out night. Nina is watching. Hiya, Nina. Debbie is watching. This is lovely. We're fully high on numbers tonight, straight off the bat. Scotty T here. Hiya, Scott. How you doing? I have to see your pictures today, by the way. I think Scott was on his motorbike all day today, so he's probably a little bit tired. Serena Smith. Oh, see new names here. Russ, you look slimmer. I like you even better today, Lisa. You've absolutely made my day. All right. How can anyone look slimmer in lockdown? I've eaten so much shit, so much crap over the last 18 weeks that none of me trousers fit me anymore. Kate is watching and Lane is watching. Thank you so much for joining us. So, first of all, we'll start off with just a tiny bit of explaining how what is going on with Essex Ghost Hunters regarding our lives at the moment. So, as we all know, that our lockdown restrictions are being eased now. Okay, so hi Cheryl, thank you for watching. So we are now, most of our team now are beginning to sort of get back to everyday living. Okay, everyday normality. So keeping up with the lives Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is becoming a lot harder for us. So we're going to try and do as many lives as we can a week, but please just bear with us while we jiggle our rotors around and we can start getting back to normality. We are going live on a secret location on Friday night. Okay. We're not going to tell you anything about it just yet. It should be an absolute choo-choo of a one. But yeah, please, just honestly, guys, we were going to do as many lives as we can. But my work, Simon's work, Jay's work, Henry's work, all the guys, Sandra, Kim, Maz, and everybody in the teams, Henry and all that, are beginning to sort of ramp up their work. So it's a little bit harder for us to do. Moved to YouTube, easier to watch. Haha. Well, I'm late to the YouTube channel. I am late. We're late to that, but hopefully over the last couple of weeks we've been getting that sort of all back to normal. So, but we will be. There's a little special announcement going to be on the website tomorrow. Facebook and Instagram tomorrow regarding a little competition for you guys. Okay, so make sure you tune in and check Facebook all day tomorrow before that competition. It's only a silly little competition, but it's a little bit of good fun. All right, so what's going on? I've got emails coming through here, there, and everywhere. So tonight we are going to be doing a mini investigation. Well, not mini investigation. We are going to talk. Oh, where's it gone? We have taken collection of, I believe it's 6 dolls, Jay.
Yep, 6.
6 dolls. Now we are not going to sit. Us three here are not going to sit here and say that they are haunted. That's not what we're about. We're here to find out if they are haunted or hold energy. Now, they've been in Jay's hands for about the last week.
Yeah, about that. Just under a week.
Now, Jay had on the weekend, and he did he was letting the team up to date with photos and sound recordings, and he. I will explain. Let Jay. I hand over to you, Jay. Save me repeating it and getting it wrong. Did you sort of get anything from it?
A couple of them I feel a little bit strange about, but I ended up with a load of, in a short period of time, at about 2 o'clock, 2:15 in the morning, over a 5-minute period, ended up with loads of individual knocks, a couple of knocks, but there was all different sounding knocks. It was not like the same, something like the fridge knocking or something like that. It was absolutely something. The noises were different. Some were light, some were heavy, some of them were a double knock, and it was just completely and utterly strange, just over a 5-minute period. So,
and since you've had them, is that sort of the most maximum activity out of it that you've had?
That's all that I've noticed with it, is that I don't like the things too much, be honest with you, sitting here by the side of me, but it's something new, isn't it, that's come into my place, and it's like, is there something, is there not? I don't know, but it's just a thought on over the weekend with that knocking. So possibly, but that's what I said, was like, let's find out if other people can pick up on it. I don't know the story behind them. Maz, I think she's in the chat. She knows a little bit more. So if people pick up on some certain things, she might be able to help us out. Hopefully she can.
Yes, it's one of them things. I know you like you like your sort of haunted objects, don't you, Jay? A little bit. You have got some bits with you that we know are haunted, and we've contained that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who follows Essex Ghost Hunters can tell you I don't like any form of dolls.
And I love dolls.
Dolls that I still have here to the new ones. Now, when we was taking, when we was getting these dolls come to us, there was a lot going on in the WhatsApp chat. There was a good half of us that didn't and half of us did. But as I look upon that, as much as I was like, don't do it, I don't want them, I haven't taken control of them. But that's a part of what we do. It's a part of the paranormal. Then if I'm backing away from this, I can't necessarily prove if there is an object that can hold an energy and keep it haunted. So let's just do a little questions there. Johan Pugh, I would have put them in the shed. That's why they're still with Jay. Steph Martin, can't help thinking of Chucky. Stephanie, Simon is going to be the father of these dolls. That is, I think Jay has made that quite clear. Mads has made that quite clear, and I'm quite happy with Kim's dolls. They're fine. They're controlled, and if they want to wander around when I'm asleep, they wander around when I'm asleep. But they don't let me know. All right.
Do you know if any of them have got names other than what you might have given them?
No, I know nothing about them. Absolutely nothing.
So let's bring the first doll onto, yeah. So this is our first doll, okay? This is one of our first dolls that we've got, and we're not saying these are haunted. We are not. We are here to try and find out if any of them can put an energy to it. Is there anything here that we can put an energy to? So if anyone in the chat is getting anything,
put Jay on a big screen for a minute, so we can.
Yeah, I can definitely put Jay on a big screen. You okay with that, Jay?
Yeah, no big worries.
Just for a minute. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, thank you. Oh, she looks all right.
This one, she's quite. She don't feel strange in my hands. She's quite happy. I can flip the camera around, and I can stand them on the other side of the camera. If you bring us back to the other screen, minute, Russ, yep. And I'll flip the camera around.
How did you come across them? Where did you get them from? There is this little bit of a story behind that. I don't really want to go too much into it because I don't know how recent it is. And there's people already saying if there's a clown, then they're off. Yes, there is a clown. Okay. So I'm
No, it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Is all they've come across is that we got a message from a person that their parents had died within 4 weeks of each other. I think that was right, wasn't it, Jay?
I think that's, you'll have to ask Maz to confirm that.
There was a short space of time, and they were clearing out the house. And we've taken control of some of these. Okay. I know when Maz picked them up, she said there was a heavy feeling with regards to the energy in the property. So we're just here to see that. To me, at the moment, I don't feel drawn to that doll. And I think that is, yes, that's right. Okay, Maz, lovely. Thank you for confirming that. Let's go back to that screen. So there is, to me, that feels okay. Jay, and you, I think you felt that as well, yeah?
Yeah, she's fine.
Simon?
Not sure as yet.
So if there is
I'll
any
have judgment on that for a little while.
Okay, if there is anybody in the chat that feels any different, let us know. Let us know, guys. Honestly, let us know. You know, we're finding out as much as you guys tonight. Okay, I know Jay's got them there, and we have tried little experiments, but have we had anything that we can conclusively say? No, I don't think we can. Do you want to get the other one, Joe? Another one, Jay?
We've got.
Oh.
Once again, to me, I don't get no feeling from that.
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
I don't get no. I do not get.
Okay.
I don't get any feeling from that. I don't get any. I'm not drawn to that. I would flip if it once. I think when I. Sorry, baby. We're still here. We're not going. Not sure on this one. Why would they be haunted? Exactly, Charlotte. Exactly. Why? You know, we're not saying they are haunted. We're not saying they are haunted. You can, you know, you see a lot of stuff on the internet and on this, and they say they are haunted. Do they? You know, you've got the famous doll of all time, which is the Annabelle story.
Do you think they hold an energy though? Perhaps. Okay, go away from the haunted side. Do they hold an energy? That's different, surely.
That is.
Sorry, Jay.
That's
Go
what
for
I
it.
was thinking. Is there? Have we picked up Maz? When Maz picked these up, she was drawn to these ones. Now, was it because they were the ladies' favourites, or is it that there was something there that Maz was literally drawn to them for? That is what the thing is.
What am I looking for? My family have a haunted doll. No one will get her out of the loft. She's over 60 years old.
I'll get her out.
If you want to send it to us, feel free. I'm sure Simon will look after it lovely for you. Don't like them together. Don't like the second one. I'm with Debbie here. I'm not feeling anything from these two dolls at the moment. I'm with Si. I don't want to dismiss her yet. So I'm assuming that is the first doll.
Yes.
And they look creepy, but I feel sadness as well. Unconscious. What's that? Unconscious bias? What's that mean? Is it unconscious? I don't. Well, sorry, Charlotte. We don't know. We don't. This is what we're here to try and prove. That's all I can say to you. I don't mind the first one, but not keen on the second one. I don't know. She has a lot, but there's one that's awful. So she has a lot of dolls, but one is not very nice. I don't think it's haunted, but I think she's holding energy. The first doll. Yeah, I'm still with some of the people in the chat that I don't get it. We'll go back to the main cam. If you want to put another one in, Jay. She looks happy.
She does look happy. She's been chewing her fingers. No. 2 of them are missing.
No, that one. That's got something.
Hello. Look.
That's got something.
Yeah.
Okay, that one has. Okay.
Jade, if you just want to send us a picture, we can have a look at it through picture. Okay, don't have to send it to us. Just send us a picture of the doll. We can do psychometry on it. Don't worry, we can do psychometry on it. I don't like the first one. Was being held. To be fair, the last one you've put out,
yeah,
I can't help but I quite like that doll. I'm not saying I'd have that doll, but I would that wouldn't frighten me. That one, them 3 would not frighten me so far.
No,
but there's no, I'm not picking up anything from them. I'm not drawing any energy off them. I know someone said there's sadness around these dolls. They look creepy, but who was it? They look, but sadness as well. And I think I do think there would be a lot of sadness because obviously the family in question lost 2 relatives very, very quickly in a short amount of time. Now, for someone to have quite a few dolls, there has to have a certain sentimental value with them. Would you say that?
Yeah, I'd have thought so.
Yes.
So if they were her pride and joy, there's going to be a lot of energy that is with that third doll, and or all of the dolls, I should say, really. Let's have a look. Let's see what they're saying. She's lovely. She looks controlling. It just gets creepier by Dominique. Get an evil feeling with the last one. I don't live with my parents, but I will get a picture. Send it to you tomorrow. Brilliant. Right. Send it to info@essexghosthunters.co.uk. Okay. info@essexghosthunters.co.uk. I'll put it on the banner at the bottom so you can see it. Okay. I'll just leave you in the hands of Simon and Jay for a minute while I do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling very calm. The first one. My doll collection is in the loft. How many you got, Debbie? You going to bring out the 4th one yet, Joe?
Yeah. Right. This is.
Oh, can't really see ahead.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't like her. I really do not like her.
I wonder. Anybody getting any names on there?
Oh, now I've got headache all of a sudden. Now I've plunked her there.
See that one?
Oh, yeah.
Nina, you're probably right. She's probably not good. Last time was bad energy, yeah.
She's holding her hands out to hold something, and it's just everything about her. She looks. I don't know.
This is my Pamela. Have you got this doll then, Kim?
Has Kim got the same doll?
I don't know. This is my Pamela. Mary. Emily, yeah. Jane, yeah. Jane, yes.
Sorry about that, guys. What's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah, that's the one that I didn't like, isn't it? That is the one.
Michelle, don't be such a wimp. This is your dad here.
Yeah, but then that ties in. That is so ties into what Jay just said. Did I hear say just he got a headache?
Yeah.
Is what I don't like her. She's not good. No, just not with her. I don't like her. The last hour's bad energy. Don't like her. Don't like that one. She's definitely
Looks
not
like
good.
she's trying to give you something, not hold something.
The third one, Emily, come into my mind. Name Emily. She wants to hold your throat, Joe. Well, that's not nice, Sandra. I'm sure Jay will send Penny Wise round to see you, Mrs. A. I've got any feelings? My throat feels tight now. Nina Patterson got an instant headache, or is it the heart? Or is it still heart beating? Now, just what I want to ask a question then. Everyone now has just said they don't like that doll. Yeah. Now, where? Hiya, Krista. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Krista.
Where has the energy come from to be negative? Because
And
Well, it
why
might not be negative.
sorry,
Might not be negative.
but sorry, Jay. Sorry, what was that, Jay?
But why only in that one? If these have all been together, why wouldn't it be an accumulative negative feeling with them? Why is it just one?
This is what I tried to work out. This is what as a paranormal investigator and someone who's worked for Spirit for 20 plus years, now I sit on the fence with haunted objects, and I do believe in haunted objects, but this is a thing. This is one of these areas that if they have come from a family that has had, no interest in the spiritual realm and just sat on a cupboard or in a cupboard, at what point would that draw negative energy?
Yeah, it's only going to be picked. The only way it's going to get negative energy is if it's around somebody that's giving it negative energy, in my mind.
Out of all of them, yeah, an attachment. Yeah, but I can get what you're saying, Joanne. I can get what you're saying with an attachment, but I don't know. I sit on the fence. Hi, Dawn. Thank you for joining us. So, if anyone has has more of the connection to the person, that's what I feel. That's exactly what I feel. I think the dolls have more connection with the person who loves that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if
that negative though, is she?
But no one's liked her. But is it a negative feeling because of the way that her life ended with this quick? Because I think it was her husband that died first, and then this lady that owned him died from a fall. So it's like totally unexpected, like death. And could this been one of her favourite dolls? And we're getting a negative feeling from it because the woman was going through a negative time in her life, and it's just literally come to an abrupt end.
Yeah, yes, I sort of do. I do sense that as well. Let's just like catch up with some comments, guys. So Dawn's just joined us. Hello, Dawn. Debbie Godfrey, residual energy. Yes, on the fence again with residual energy. Previous owners, it's yet someone had it before, obviously before the owner that's just passed. Lynn's just joined us. Could she have been linked to before the owner yet? I feel the person. Hi, Shelley. Hello, Vicky. Jade would know it's a transfer of energy. Possibly a transfer. Could the negative come from the previous owner? A lot of people are saying that. if there was another owner, don't like the look of the dolls. It's just been played with more ornamental. I don't feel like she's negative. She doesn't worry me. Maybe she's the favourite. I get the name Jessica. Maybe the doll pushed her. That is just the way it's been owned by the lady, or positive owners calls the energy. The haunted dolls we own had a huge connection with the owner before she died. I get that, and that's where my side of the argument comes with it. But out of all the dolls that are on that table, 4 dolls on that table, that is the one that I do not like. As a spiritual person, I do not like.
And that was the one that Maz said that she didn't like, but she had to take her. She had to bring her with her. She couldn't leave her in the room.
Well done, Maz.
I don't like that one. The one that we're talking about now. The tall one, yeah?
Yeah. Maz told her she just could not leave her there. She was instantly drawn to her.
I don't know if Maz has gone off the chat or in the chat. Maz, is there any reasoning, if you are listening, I don't know if you are listening, or private message me, whatever, was there any reasoning why you had to have that doll? Could Jay hug the doll to see if it gets anything physically from holding it? You don't have to hug it if you don't want to, Jay, but as a psychometry sort of test.
Has she got anything in her hand?
No, nothing at all. It's got drawers on. She's just weird. She just don't. I don't know. I really don't. She's one of the first ones that I put in the box, put it that way. She's at the bottom. And when I got up in the morning, it was the first one that I kicked in the head as I walked through to the kitchen. Not on purpose, but
I'm not, Julie Ray, let's go into this one then. Could a doll miss a human energy of sorts, or have I totally lost the plot?
Oof. Can an object get attached to a human? That's never thought of it that way round.
Jade, I like that. Jade, I like that.
The only reason I would say that if there was an energy attached to it before the previous owner, then yes, I would say the energy could miss an owner, but it'd have to have an energy already there. I don't know if it come out. I can't see it coming out of production and having an energy straight away. No. I feel it needs to have. I feel it needs to have input into it before it becomes haunted, or the energy becomes into the object. So unless it's had more than one owner, then I don't see.
Which we don't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. Then I don't know. It's a hard one to answer, that one. It really is. So what else have we got?
We've got the only one that I have named, and I've called it Diddy Sigh.
No, I think that's creepy. I do think that's creepy.
Now, it is just a bit strange, and it's why I don't know why I've named him. It's not, but it was straight away. It was the cap, and I've got vibes off of him, and I get vibes off of Sai, so I called him Diddy Sai after seeing his cap the other day. So that is, but out of all of them, that's the only one that I've named, and he's got green lips. That's the weirdest thing.
But the face doesn't look like a child.
No.
That it doesn't look like a child at all. That face. It looks really odd. Let's go through some of the comments. Let's go from, so I've gone from Julie Ray. Jade Woodrow, we witnessed a head turning from the dolls. You can keep that one, Jade. Right, don't send me that one under no circumstances.
Yeah,
That doll that's head's turning because it does feel like Chucky. My mum used to have this doll, and it had a collection of over 60 China dolls, but lost them when she was growing up in London. Wow, it's a lot of dolls. Right, Maz has answered our question for us when I said, why did she feel like she was the odd one out? Seeing her amongst a collection, it was like she was wrong there and not for anybody else to take away. So Maz is what I would say is Maz has grown a bond with that doll. That if you feel like but if you can't take, if you feel like you can't leave that there's got to be an energy. You know how I'd put it is there's that energy, this energy, and it's gone. It's like, let's have it. Can you put the arms down on that doll? Do they move?
No. No, she can play the accordion. Look.
The dolls need to be loved. Yeah, they're not being loved by me. Has she lost something? The way she's holding her hands. The hands, I must admit, are a little bit. It's almost if she's trying to give something or receive something or.
I don't know.
She's giving.
It seems like she should have a Bible in her hand. That was her. I'm sure that's what she said. I'm like, really, Maz? What a strange thing to say about a doll.
Yeah, Alan Diprose has made a good point there.
I can't see the chat.
Look at the number that are peeking through. It's photobombing us.
Look at doll number 2 peeking through. Look.
She lost something the way she's holding her hands. The boy doll has a horrible feeling. That's the nice one. Don't like this one. It's well creepy. I'm feeling all good from him. Something moved on the table. That's not normal for my room. Something's moved on your table. That's okay. A close up of the boy doll. Massive. No, Maz. I'm not saying don't panic yourself. I'm not saying you're being attached to the doll, but you sort of almost, it was you couldn't go out of that house without taking that doll. As much as I want to say, it's not nothing to be worried about. It's just that I go into shops and things. I want that and I need that. I don't want it, but I do need it and I buy it. I think we're all like that. We can't leave there without it, especially like antique shops. They all hold a lot of energy and time. We get a close up of the boy doll. Did we have that one? Love him. Made my heart flutter. Think he has a magnetic pole. Kelly held it. I don't like that one. She's missing her hat.
No, she's got a ribbon, and her hair's in a net. Going fishing later, I reckon.
She has netting around her hair. Yeah, it's. Now, do you feel now you've got all the dolls together, Jay?
Apart from one.
Oh, we've got one more.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's put the one more in.
Really?
So I take it you've saved the best for last, Jay. Is this when you said really? Are you feeling more energy attaching to this?
Right. Let me just sort its hat out.
See, this is totally different to when you put the. This feels like you've almost put these in sort of, if you've done it on purpose or not on purpose, leaving the ones with the most energy to the end, Jay.
Arnie.
She swings her legs. This one's just wrong. Right.
It looks like Mrs. Bucket from Keep. Is it Keep Up Appearances? I think the items definitely hold energy. I own tarot, and they terrible feelings when you hold them too. Is that tarot? Okay, Sandra Knight guys laugh out loud. Now, why did you feel uneasy with this one, Jay?
It's just because it's different, I think. Because the others you can relate to, like, i.e., you can see a young kid, like you see old pictures of a young kid dressed up in that sort of clothing, a Victorian woman dressed like that, but a kid dressed as a clown with ginger curly hair. Oh, why would you?
I sort of do agree, Paul. I do sort of agree because I'm not a big fan of this sort of. I suppose it's my Superman kryptonite. I think dolls. I just don't like it. I don't know why. Don't know. There is necessarily no reason for it. That one, I feel that's energy draining.
It's just wrong. It's wrong on every level. It's right with that one there peeking over her shoulder is just absolutely.
Yeah.
That's just that they've been faced. They was all in the box with the nicer ones on the top. The black lady, she was right on the top with the black baby. Then it was like the clown was at the bottom. Diddy Sai was sitting on the clown. It was like just, but it's horrible having her staring at me twice, once in real life and once through the camera. It's just like it's.
And out of all of them, her eyes does look like it's looking past the camera or over the camera.
Yes, I know. Tell me about it.
And it does look like it's trying to make eye contact with you, Jay.
And the eyes look like they move.
I'm glad I got them. I'm glad I was working the day that Maz tried to drop them off to me.
And I say the one with the tartan dress, it's like she's been pushed to the back now, and she wants to come. She don't want this one to be the centre of attention. It is like all the others don't mind. Diddy Sai's quite happy. He's got a clown sitting on his lap, but
let's try it then. Take the other 4 away and leave these 2 on the table. So leave what you feel the strongest is. Now I do not know if it's a camera thing, but that clown one looks like she's got the raving ump now. I don't know if it was the angle of the camera was making her smile, but where you've moved them all, that clown doll looks like she's got the raving ump.
She does, doesn't she? Let me sit her on something to bring her up a little bit higher.
I don't know if you can read the screen, Jay, but Paul Ken has just put, fuck my boots, something just touched the top of my head. I looked so bad and shit myself. Sorry, Paul, I shouldn't laugh. I've lost it.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, but it is funny because I think I don't know. She loves the attention.
Yeah.
Oh, you little ginger thing! Stop it.
Put them level. Does she need something to rest up against? Is that the trouble, Jay?
Yeah, I'll put a nail through her in a bit.
What was that?
I've just got to take a phone call, guys. So bear with me. All right.
Right,
Wow.
there you go.
What touched your head, Paul?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's just weird having them
It
two.
does look like, yeah, a standoff, doesn't it? It looks like I don't know. See, I think they're the strongest two.
I've never. They've always, the six of them have just always been in the box together, and they've all sat together. And now I've taken the other ones away. That just is not. Oh, this is just. Yeah. There is something definitely weird about them two.
Yeah, and them eyes don't look right on that.
No, it's looking. It is right. That it's looking over the camera at me. I'll just get with EMF meter and just stick it next to it and see if I get anything.
Well, I reckon that's your culprit for the knocks.
Like the clown.
Yeah, between these two, I think. They both.
Did he sigh when I got up in the morning? It was there's all still in the same position as I left them. Went backwards and forwards into the kitchen a couple of times, made myself a cup of coffee, got bits and pieces, and then the only one that did his sigh rolled over backwards and looked at me, and he sat there for 7 hours. And it was like, and it was on the side where I purposely didn't go near that side, and he literally rolled over backwards and was looking at me, and it was like, oh, right, fair enough. And that was, but I'm sure it when I look at through the camera at the one with the tartan dress on, I'm sure the colour of her face keeps changing.
Yeah, it looks like the one at the front is trying to cover the one at the back up.
Yeah, but they're literally next door to each other.
It's really weird. That is really weird. Yeah, I think you're right, Joan. I think if they were human, they probably would rip each other apart. I think you're right.
But I've got an EMF meter next to him, and it hasn't flickered or done anything. If it does, I'll chuck them in the boot of my car for the night. But they just seem it. The others, I'm quite happy. Diddy sigh is like he's peeking at me from underneath his hat, so he's like feeling a bit left out, I think.
Michael's not picking anything up with the dolls. I think you pick up feelings from them purely for the cuteness factor. I wouldn't say they're cute, actually. Those are a bit odd. Underdogs. He's got a weird face, that is. That has got a weird face. Nina Patterson. Is it me, or does the one at the front look like its eyes are getting bigger? Yeah. Yeah. It's the one at the back as well that's...
She's like getting pushed. It is like she's getting smaller.
Getting smaller for some reason.
But I don't know if it's because I've put something else that's big in the front, because they've both got bigger faces than what she has, and it's causing it. But it also looks like on the camera that she's losing her facial features.
Yeah, actually. It does, actually. It's really weird.
But that's,
Am
I don't know.
the only one? Sorry, Paul, what you saying? And are the only one who's seen the Puppet Master?
No, I've seen it.
Since you put Diddy Side there, I've had a stabbing pain in my foot. Yeah. Is her face droopy at one side? I think the one at the back is changing, but I'm not.
Who said about a pain in the foot?
Debbie Baxter.
What foot?
What foot, Debbie? Yes, Kate, I think you're right. The one at the back. What is that?
That's Town Hill Bells.
Oh, right. The one at the back, her facial expression keeps changing. Yeah, I do keep seeing it, but it could be my eyes. I don't know. I really don't know.
It is just weird. That's the weird thing about it.
It's a shadow go. Did you move, Joe?
I have.
It could be that. It could be your shadow went across them. I hope.
Yeah, you'll soon tell because I'll be coming back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my shadow. But have you got a reply on about the foot?
Right foot.
So he's got a twisted left foot.
Oh, bloody hell.
And it's
Sorry,
twisted
she's on left foot.
left foot. He's got a twisted in left foot. If I lift him up, I'll show you. Ooh, clown snuffed it. A twisted in left foot.
Oh, yeah, look.
Completely and utterly twisted in.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's where he keeps falling over. Right. The clown's done a backward dive. Oh, sorry, mate. I ain't going to name you.
It's not your eyes. Laugh at that. Her mouth keeps moving, changing. Yeah. Something is happening with that doll at the back, Joe. I think I'd put her in the boot of your car tonight, mate.
Let's have a little shuffle around. Bring her in. Ooh, I didn't like the way she just slid across the table then. Oh, let's let her.
Joanne Millen, did he side punch the clown? Yeah. Now she looks happier.
Yeah.
She actually looks happier now.
Oh, right.
What's going on? That can't be right.
I can't have things that are inanimate objects with facial expressions that change. Right, let's sort this. Let's sort your hat out. Let's find something for you to rest.
I don't think they really don't like each other, you know, Lindsay.
Right.
Yeah, Sandra, she does look like. She does look like she's smiling now, but when she was at the back, she didn't. It would be funny if one of them heads twisted, Joe.
For you lot, yeah.
Yeah, Diddy Side doesn't look happy now, Joe. Dawn Wren's just put Diddy Side doesn't look happy now.
No. We got it's the three. The others they'll put down on the floor, they don't give a doodah. They're like but it's these three, there's like a competition, I think. because now that this one, the
Yeah.
tartan, now she's in like basically, oh look, I've got a bit of space around me. She's quite, her face ain't changing.
It's weird. It is weird.
Oh, I'm sure that clown's eyes just looked left then. Right. Let's put something behind the clown so it'll sit upright. That's what I've got. Cardboard box, that'll do, won't you?
Yes, I think so, Dominique.
Not big enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the people that passed, were they old?
I haven't got a clue.
Maz, if you're still on.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Oh, you've missed it all.
Why? What happened?
We've had face changes of these dolls. I'm telling you, the one in the middle, we've had to pull her forward because people could see her face changing at the back.
What? Because she's got the ump. She's at the
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
She lost, basically, on the camera, she lost all facial expression and she hadn't moved anywhere. And then I brought her forward and she's smiling again. But the clown's looking at me past the camera, so.
Dominique, they were in their 80s. Thanks, Maz.
Have you sort of I've taken screenshots? Wow. She likes you. Daddy doesn't look happy. Like the boys one. What is the history? You spoke about that, haven't you? The history of the dolls. We don't know that one, do we?
No.
She looks happy now. She's at the back at the front.
Yes, she does.
How weird is that then? That is really weird.
It is completely and utterly strange, I'm telling you.
Andy BW, if the dolls are haunted, surely they will just stay still, knowing they're being watched. I really don't know. I say Andy, it's Addy. Is that Addy?
Addy, yeah.
This is what we're trying to find out, to be fair. We are trying to find out if... Did you just move the camera, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, just so I can get Diddy's song in a bit better.
we don't know. We don't know where the energy's coming from. Where's Jay? Is he hiding behind the dolls? That's Joe. Yeah. Nice trolley. Perhaps the energy is attached and in unknown territory.
Could be.
That's a good question. It's actually a good question. Knowing they're being watched, would they stand still?
Move the middle one back again. Yeah, we could do.
But facing forward to see if she changes again. I don't know what. So I'll let you take over that one because I don't know what you did last time.
Daddy saw. Could you move?
She was at the back, weren't she?
Yes.
Who's in you now?
Did he saw? Ooh. I said I don't like her at the back. I do not like her at the back.
How far back can we push it? Because to me, she's still in shot. Put her right to the back. Further as far as she can. That's it. She don't like it.
If she slides forward, yeah, we've made a fortune, mate.
At least it's recorded. The thing is, to me, that just because she looks evil. She looks pure evil going to the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
The face has gone white.
Yep.
I know that's the porcelain show, probably a camera, showing us a different light of her. But her hands look closer together for some strange reason, but it must just be a trick of the camera from when we were looking, but that doesn't. She doesn't. Oh, well, I think I agree that people there that she doesn't like being at the back.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, right, I'm gonna have to spark up a fag because I've got a clown just staring at me.
If she slides forward, it'd be like The Ring, the movie. You might find her out of the box tomorrow. She looks horrible now. People saying she does look horrible now.
Yeah, she does.
That's what now you know by the order that I've got them out in, because it was like yeah, ooh, not so sure, and then to now with just the clown looking over the camera at me. That's just a freaky thing. I'm getting drawn more to the clown staring at me than what.
Joe, what's behind the last doll? You've pushed her back. Is that a mirror?
No, that's a kitchen blind.
That is creepy. That is creepy.
I've got the SLS camera running to see if I pick anything up into the kitchen tonight.
The brief history of the dolls, Joe, is that we've taken over the dolls because the person or the persons who had the dolls, they died within 4 weeks of each other. Julie Ray, I can't believe grown men are playing with dolls. True. True. Looks like
does she want us to play with trains then?
She's holding something. It does look like she's holding something. It really does look like she's holding something, but I don't know what.
She's got a white gown on underneath, so in between her hands you might be seeing the whiteness of the gown, of like a blousey underneath her dress. Okay. But
now, as I say, this Addy has said he really wants it to move. And to be fair, we would all love it to move. And I think if Jay, say to the one at the back, if you've got a problem being at the back, come forward without me touching it.
If you've got a problem being at the back, just come forward and just come forward. Push your way to the front. Get rid of these two. Come on. Come on.
Jane Cook's going to get some more dolls. Thanks, Jane.
No. So I can definitely.
Can a spirit in the doll that's at the back come forward and move yourself forward as the object, not just your spirit?
Use the energy within you. Use the energy within you to bring yourself forward.
I'm sitting here and I could have sworn her hands just bloody moved.
I think if you stare at something long enough, you can. We don't really know, Addy, to be fair. We don't really know how old they are.
I'm not going to check her bum for a date stamp.
They need to be placed into a contained area where the edible.
Yeah, plastic box right here.
Hence, they are still in the boxes and not in the shop floor. What is it with, I know there's at the moment there is a fascination with, paranormal groups and haunted dolls. We've had our time with this, but we're just trying to see if what you guys feel in general about it. I know everyone sort of watches obviously the paranormal channels because they're into the ghost hunting and the spiritualism and all that. Do you believe generally in the chat that these
Let's put a red pod in the middle of them?
These are haunted? Would you say they are haunted? Let's describe it. Are they haunted or do they hold energies? Can you take the hat off of the front doll?
It's super glued to his head. All right, there we go. Put a REM pod in the middle of them. That was me. Can the spirits of any of these dolls make that noise that you just heard happen? Go on, you just got to reach out. Go on. Make that noise for us.
They can be both. And see if the REM pod goes AWOL. The boy one, we're going to put it right in the middle.
What?
Eh?
The REM pod is in the middle of the three of them.
Yeah, as I said, someone said, then let's see if the REM pod goes AWOL. We'll see if we'll put it right in the middle. So look, to the dolls' energies. If you've got names, I do apologise. You know, we can't address you by their names at the moment because we don't know your names. But if you have, make this REM pod go off. Make your energy.
Just go on. There's three of you there. You've got a great big battery pack next to you lot. Drain the energy out of that and use that energy to make that REM pod go off. Just touch that metal, put your hand near that metal object and make that REM pod go off. It won't hurt you. See, it won't hurt you.
Just,
come on. It was one of you three that was making the tapping noise.
But also, Joe's asking to take the hat off. I don't know which is the hat off. They've both got hats on. So let us know which hat.
Pamela, can you come forward?
Pamela, can you come forward? Pamela, can you come forward and touch that device in the middle of the table?
My earliest childhood memory. Oh, Eddie. 1979 was very fun at the time. Not skeptical at all. What? So you've worked with spirit by the sound of it, or meeting spirit, Eddie. So what is your belief on the haunted object in general?
This is weird.
So we've got Pamela. Name, you've said that, haven't you? And just got the name Thomas.
I'm just going to move the SLS camera down because I've just could have sworn. I'll just. All right. Because you lot can't see my kitchen, can you?
No.
No.
They will be more active offline. Possibly. You know, it's always the way, though, isn't it, Christina?
Yeah. Yeah, because I say it was like we sat them down, and it was about 3 hours after I sat them down that we had on a recording, which we let run all night, was all the knocking sounds.
Yeah.
What was the one you wanted the hat off, Joe? What is the one you wanted the hat off?
I think it was a little boy.
So I get the hat off.
Put the dough in the middle of the kitchen, Joe, and ask for it to fall off the worktop.
If it falls off the worktop, he'll crap himself, and so will I. Right, boy.
His hat don't come off. Oh, does it? Well, that frightened the life out of me then. Yeah.
That don't
His
look
hat
right.
does come off.
That don't look right. That looks worse.
Has he got green hair?
That looks.
That's it. That's
He's
lovely.
looking part. Right, I don't think he likes his hat being taken off. I'm telling you. I've gone really goosebumpy here. I have gone really goosebumpy here now. EMF is not doing anything unusual, but since I've taken
the back, I tell you, it's the one at the back.
Addy, there's no, you're among people that have worked with spirit for 20 years. There's no, you're not nuts. I trust you. We're all in this together. REM pod next to it. You want the REM pod next to the. Not sure about objects being. No, I'm a little bit with you on that one. You got these Dybbuk boxes, haven't you, and things like that. I don't know if we can.
I think objects have got a hold energy. I do think objects have got a hold energy. If you go, buildings hold energy. If you
I do get it. I do slightly get it. Diddy Sai looks like the girl now. It's been removed. Well, if it's a Victorian times, didn't they used to dress up as women? Used to dress up as, didn't they? It's like the younger Donald Trump.
Yeah. I do believe objects are haunted. Yes, hold an energy.
But have they got that energy? That is, I can understand buildings. I can understand buildings because people walk in it, they work in it, they live their lives in it. But a doll that would sit on a worktop or in a cupboard,
or a bedroom and watch for 80 years of probably, or 60 years of somebody's life. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not 100% sold. I'm not. I'd like to. Yes, I've seen things. Yes, but I'm still not. But I suppose it's my mind that can't comprehend it at the moment. Do I feel things from them? Yes. But is that the energy of the doll? As of that, what you've said, that energy is holding the energy of the person or the owner or whatever.
And if you look at that doll at the back now, all she looks like is she's got a head and arms.
It looks like to me, it looks like she's praying.
Yeah, like that. Head and arms, that's it. Like
that. I do believe spirit can be attached to it. Yeah, I say it. I'm not saying I'm not sitting here and say I don't believe in it, because I don't. I just don't really know how to fit it into anything at the moment. What was that? Yes, and if it causes issues, need to be contained in a glass. What's that? I don't.
Yeah, I'll stick it in a liquidizer and stick it in a pint glass.
I bought a Cabbage Patch doll from a car boot. I sat her leaning backwards on the settee. I left the room, come back, and she is now completely forward, sitting in her face. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know. With all watching, everything we see vibrates. Everything, therefore, has an energy and can be charged either positive or negative. Yeah.
Because shall I add the one that I've bought just to put it in front of the camera for people to have a look at, see if they pick anything up on it?
Yeah. Go for it.
Because it was actually I bought it as a haunted object.
Go for it.
That it's a china plate with a picture of a train on it. Now I've just got a cold draft literally run up my arm as I'm holding this.
Do we know any anything about this object, Jay?
I was told that the spirit that's with it was his brother's collection, and this is one of his brother collected all sorts of memorabilia of stuff, and he is meant to be attached to this item. And the bloke that sold it said that he's meant to be able to move things, and he talks through the spirit board. I've swapped hands, and now that arm's gone cold. If I change hands, this one goes cold. So, but I've had EMF meter near it. It don't do anything, but I don't know. I don't have anybody can pick anything up off of this.
A railway enthusiast.
It was just, I don't know. It's just strange.
Psychometry works by picking up on the energy from the objects, but I wouldn't say it's haunted. Yeah, it's I sort of get that psychometry because I believe in psychometry. So I do. Yeah, I do. I suppose it does. Yeah.
Okay, so we should be able to work something out from this plate.
I think if we're going on a psychometry level, if I was to hold it or you was to hold it, just like Jay is, you think you'd be able to pick an energy up from it. Am I picking up anything looking at it now? Not off the top of my head. Not to say it isn't. That's
No.
Just because it's not in. So Maz has put, Simon, you can have the plate as well. What's the name of the train? Does it say on there?
Let's have a look. The chain is called Bone China.
Is there nothing on the actual?
There is a name there that I can't make it out. I'll have to have a closer inspection of it. Let's get it into it.
Yeah. Christina, I agree with you. I think I probably would need to hold it, but
So it's plate, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people.
Don't know. I can't make it out. I can't make the name out on the train. On the back of the plate, it's got the name Argyle, but I don't know if that's the company or the train.
It's like there's Plymouth Argyle, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's an Argyle in Scotland, and there was a train called Argyle, I'm sure. Hold on.
I've got a number on the front of it.
Joe's picking up on a name for the owner.
Yeah.
Potentially Kevin.
That's not the name. That I've got the name of the spirit that was attached to it. Right, evidently.
Okay. Well, let's not. If it isn't Kevin, then we'll keep that one quiet just for a minute.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it without in one's hands. Yeah, it's definitely. I have worked with spirit since I was 10. That's when I first. Hi, William. That's lovely.
Yeah.
In Scotland.
Yes, it is. Argyle is in Scotland.
The actual train number is 60136.
60136. There's anybody out there that can just do a quick research into that would be lovely. If Kim is watching, I know Kim would like to do something like that for us. So do you feel that plate, Jay, has overpowered the 3 dolls, or do you think
No.
or the dolls have done this, overpowered it, or
with the plate, I've had the plate about a week, and when I brought it in, I turned around and told the spirit that this is your home and feel free to wander wherever you want, basically, apart from in my bedroom. And I've not really had an issue with him. I've asked him to move things. I've got a set of dowsing rods set up and he hasn't moved them. So, and I contacted the bloke who sold it, and he turned around and he goes, it will take him a couple of weeks to basically come through. But the best thing to do is try to contact him through a spirit board and then bring him forward that way. But I don't really want to do that on my own.
no?
And
You never do that on your own, Jay. And we'll do that together.
Yeah,
if that's the case.
What number did you say the train was? 601?
36.
The train is called Alcazar.
Yes.
That's what I can't. Yeah, I thought that's strange because I can't quite make it out.
Yeah.
And what historic meaning is that? Do we know?
That was just a train's name, isn't it? On there.
Well, that's the name of the train, Alcazar.
Let's have a look. Oh, it is Alcazar. A1 locomotive. Oh, yeah. It ran from Darlington. It was in Darlington.
Right.
A peppercorn class 1. Just sent it to you. Coach 13 was the Flying Salesman, Scotsman. It pulled it in 1951.
Right. Okay.
The Flying Scotsman.
All right.
Oh, so it's linked to the Flying Scotsman. So that's got some history then, the Flying Scotsman.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Because I'm handling this plate is like it's like basically I've picked it up out of the dishwasher, if you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, it's
You don't feel it's necessarily haunted, Jay? Is that what you're saying, or
when it first arrived, I was like, is it, ain't it? And I've basically called spirit forward, haven't had no reaction, and that was why basically I was. But as I'm saying that, I'm getting a cold draft down my hand that's holding the plate, and but I don't get no EMF off of it or anything like that. It's just, but there is. The more I'm holding it, it's not getting warm, which is unusual. As a bone china plate.
you notice the dolls are looking the same way.
where's the plate connection to it?
The plate is here.
So they're looking the opposite direction to that plate.
They definitely are. All of them, all 3 of them. If you look at you can just see the other one's eyes, but they're all looking the same way. That's really good.
Let's put the plate the other side.
I'm sure the clown's dough is going cross-eyed. It is weird how all the dolls have looked away from the plate. If that's where Jay was holding that plate.
Move the plate round to the other side now to see what happens. And now I've got something tingling on the top of my head. Now, can the spirit that's attached to the plate, can you make that device in the middle of the table make a noise? I know you like to move things and touch things. Can you touch that metal device in the middle of the table? It won't hurt you. I think you've worked with these devices before. Come on. I am asking you nicely. I have let you move into my house. Come on.
Hold at the back.
Come on.
Just out of
Right.
interest, what was there first, the plate or the dolls?
Plate. The plate arrived, but they arrived within a couple of days of each other.
So I think it's sort of like I don't get any sort of cross anger with anything. Do you?
No.
It seems quite a level playing field in energy.
Being stared at by 3 dolls. Yeah.
Yeah, the Flying Scotsman did get a speed record. You are right. It travelled from York to somewhere at 90 mile an hour at steam train level or something like that. Kim just sent me over the information of it.
Let me put the plate back up where he's been sitting.
There was a different knock on the unit where the plate was, though, the other day. Never heard that noise before.
Yeah, that's Maz, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we usually get knocks and donks in the kitchen, but it was literally on the unit where I put the plate.
Hold at the back.
And we heard one there. And yeah. And it was like, all right. Right next door to Maz, so that's okay.
It's that dole at the back that's controlling. I'm looking through the camera at her. She looks completely and utterly different to what she's in actual real life here.
To me, it's all I can see now through obviously looking through what you're looking at, Jay, the camera. It looks like a nun. That's all I can see. That's all I can see through it. A nun.
Very weird.
Like it's prayed.
The clowns.
And where was she in the box, Joe?
What? When I put them back in the box.
When you took her out?
Not too sure.
Okay.
I think when she first arrived, she was near the top, if I'm correct. But when I put them back in the box, I made sure she was near the bottom.
So you managed to pick that up for a reason.
That is, Diddy Sire has just decided to look completely straight at me. He's totally avoiding the camera. I think he might be getting a cold head or something now, taking his hat off.
He wasn't happy about the hat coming off. I definitely felt that.
That's not going to go back on. You know that, didn't you? Oh, frigging thing. Right.
Looks like he's got a pearly. It looks like he's got a pearly hat on.
Yeah.
All right,
good at testing balls.
all right, guys. I do believe that is the end of our live tonight. I have got to be up rather early tomorrow morning, so I am going to love and leave you all tonight. So it's the end of our live. We are going out for an investigation on Friday night, guys. We have that already penciled in, and the guys are ready to go. They will be live. I'll be in the studio as per normal, and we will all see them. I would like to say thank you to Jay and his gold collection.
No big worries.
Thanks, Simon.
Okay, mate, no problem.
And we will see you all again on Friday night. So it's good night from me.
Good night from me.
And a good night from me and these creepy dolls.
Take care, everybody. See you later, all.
Take
See
care.
you later.